All right, so I'm back and I want to answer the question about spreads. And really, it's not so much about, what does a spread mean? It just means that we're throwing out a number of cards so we can get answers to our questions. And I think for beginners, a 3 card spread is pretty much all you need. And you can always add to that if you want. I mean, I started with 3 card spreads. I picked 3 cards. And so I went looking in one of my old time favorite books. It's the Tarot for Yourself, the Mary Greer book. It's kind of tried and true. I believe this book came out in the 80s. Let's see, am I right about that? 1984, and that's when I got it. So anyway, and I'm just going to take from this book because there's so many ways that you can do a 3 card spread, and you can actually decide for yourself what you want those 3 cards to mean, in terms of the first card you pick, the second card you pick, and the third card you pick. So here's a look, right, at what that would look like. You pick 1 card, then the second card, then the third card. And what Mary Greer says is that there are a lot of ways, depending on your question, that you might decide what that first card position means, what the second card position means, and what the third card position means. So here are a few options that might help you. So the first card, body; the second card, mind; the third card, spirit. The first card, here's another way, another spread. The first card, your past; the second card, your present; the third card, your future. Here's another one. The first card, your subconscious; the second card, your conscious; and the third card is your superconscious. I don't even know what that means, but it might speak to you. The first card, a child, you being a child; the second card, parent; and the third card, adult. Also, these are open to interpretation, right? What they mean to you in terms of child, parent, adult. Another 3 card spread could be thesis, antithesis, synthesis as the third card. Another spread she has could be an idea or a plan, criticism of that idea or plan, and how to make the most of your limitations, right? You might also do a 3 card spread where you say, what is it that I don't know about this situation? What is it that I do know about this situation? And how can I best use this information so that I can proceed? And I just made that up. There are a lot of ways, and I have often felt that because tarot is so specific, right? We are all trying to get information and learn from those cards. So if you have a specific issue, topic, problem, question that you are trying to figure out, I say, and this is what I used to do using a 3 card spread, come up with your own 3. It'll work. It'll work. Sometimes a 3 card spread can be, what's the question? What do I need to know? And 3, what's the solution? That's another 3 card spread you might use. All right. So I think that's the best way to start. You can get very overwhelmed if you pick more cards. There's just a lot more story when you pick more cards than 3. But I am also going to give you this tip, and it's fine. If you pick your third card, let's say it is the solution or the answer to your question. That's another way you could pose it, that third card. What is my answer? What's the resolution? What's my solution? If you feel like you're not clear, it's not clear, pick another card. I have spoken to many tarot readers who read for others, and sometimes they get to that solution card for their client and they feel like it's not exactly right. Their intuition is saying it's kind of murky, it's not exactly right, and they pick another card. So that's not a problem. I say go with your intuition. That's the most important thing here. Of course, remembering that learning tarot, I hope that you learn the basics, that you understand the cards, and sometimes that does mean that you're reading from the book to get started until it's firmly planted in what you understand about each individual card. And like I said, I might have already done that on YouTube. You can look for that under tarot tips. And if I haven't, I promise that after I do the 22 weeks of majors, I'll talk more about how to study the tarot cards. All right, well, thanks. That was a great question. And if you're watching this and you haven't jumped onto my Facebook Lives on Monday, check them out. You have to be on Facebook, obviously, to do that. And I hope to see you there at some point. All right, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.